Hello YouTube. A little experiment here. I don't think this is going to work, but I'm going to give it a try and see how it works out here. I'm at the park, going to do a quick review here. Unfortunately, it's overcast, it's starting to drizzle, so I got to get under cover. I don't know how the lighting is going to be, and we got cars driving by, so this may not work, but we're going to give it a shot. Today, I'm going to show you a knife that everybody's probably familiar with, but maybe not with this version. This is the Buck 119 Hunter. As you can see, it's not the normal one. It comes with the typical buck leather sheath, pretty good quality, no complaints with it there. I don't know if I like this or not, but yeah, I can live with it. But it does hold the knife securely, so note about that. Plenty of room for a 2-inch belt or whatever. Doesn't ride too awful high, but it does ride above the belt. You see, it does ride above the belt line, so I have, I'll probably throw a castrum dangler on here because I don't like knives that are poking me in the ribs. But anyways, here it is. She's a beauty. Modern materials on a classic old design. Buck has been making the 119 for God only knows how many years. It's probably their best-selling fixed blade that they do. 110 is their best-selling folder. This would be their best-selling fixed blade. The clip point hunting knives like this are actually, these were around in the 20s, and I don't know if Bucks were or not. I didn't dig that deep into it, but these clip-style hunting knives were around in the 20s, 30s, and when World War II broke out and we needed to ramp up production to give all our soldiers knives, they took these hunting design knives and just used them for combat. So, you can see the like the K-bar, USMC kind of clip point type of design on there. So a lot of the old hunting knives suddenly became military knives. It's kind of interesting how that all came out. But this is Buck 119 Special with not 420HC, but S30V steel, boss heat treated, of course. And the handles are red linen micarta. They got just a little touch of like black in them that makes them look almost like a burgundy color, which I really like. And of course the aluminum pommel and guard with I think this is a G10. The little black stripe might be a plastic polymer though. I'm not really positive on that. But either way, it's a classic knife that's been around for ages, just upgraded with new materials. This is a Copper and Clad exclusive. Copper and Clad works a lot with Buck, and they have a lot of exclusive runs that they have that nobody else can sell. So this is one of them. This costs a little more than the regular version, of course. This one came in at around 130, I think, 134 maybe. I forget exactly, but to me it was worth it for the upgraded steel, and I like micarta. It just looks better to me. It looks nice to me. Although I do like their Cocobolo handles that they do, but this just caught my eye, and I'd never had a Buck 119, and I just decided I needed one. But if you're not real familiar with a Buck 119, it's got a 6-inch clip point blade. Normally it would be 420HC, but like I said, this one is an S30V. The handle is 4.5 inches. The overall length is 10.5 inches. And the weight is 7.7 ounces. The blade thickness is 4.4 millimeters or 0.175 inches. So it's beefy without being over beefy, you know what I mean. It's a nice thickness, and it's a hollow ground blade with pretty good cutting geometry. This is more of a hunting knife than it is a bushcraft knife, but you could certainly use it for bushcraft. Many people do. The geometry on this cuts really well, so making feather sticks and notches and things like that will be a breeze. I don't think you'd want a baton with this. If you do, anyways, it wouldn't be nothing more than small kindling. I mean, that'd be fine for that, but anything bigger, I'm not sure about what kind of tang is underneath all of this. I don't think it's full tang. I think it's a stick tang. And on top of that, that clip point. It's not sharpened, but it's thin enough that it's just going to chew the living hell out of any baton you use. So it'd be fine for a small kindling, but that's about all you'd want to do with that. But other than that, this would be great for food prep, just around camp type chores, and of course hunting. This will gut, skin, quarter, whatever you need to do your deer or whatever else you're hunting. After holding this, I'm kind of liking it. I like the look of it. I'm a sucker for clip point blades anyways, so that I'm thinking I might just go ahead and get the General too. I probably won't go for this upgraded. Well, they don't have this version in the General, but you could get it in green micarta and S35V end steel, and that's about $200 knife right there. And I don't know if I like the buck enough that I want to spend $200 on it. So I would probably just get either the standard version or the Coca-Cola handle version, both still 420HC. There's nothing really wrong with 420HC, especially the way Buck Heat treats it. That Boss Heat treat gets every little bit of potential out of that steel that it could possibly get. So Buck does such a great job with it that nobody else does 420HC as well as Buck, I don't think, in my opinion anyways. But there you go, the Buck 119 upgraded Copper and Clad exclusive version. And that's about all I got for you on this one. I'd like to quick mention, got a new YouTuber just started a channel. He's going to be doing knife related stuff, EDC stuff. He did a video on harvesting fat wood, and he did a Fat Wood Friday fire. Basically kind of along the same lines of what my channel is. So if you enjoy my channel, you might want to run over and check out his. The title is called MyBadd. Bad is spelled B-A-D-D, 2 D's. M-Y space B-A-D-D. He's a brand new channel. He's only got, the last I looked was last night, I think he had 47 subscribers at the time. So he could use a little support. If you want to go over and check him out, if you like him, give him a subscribe to him. And if not, well, at least you looked anyways. I think you'll like him though. He does pretty good. He's a good guy too. He really is. He's a good guy. So I guess that's all I got for you, other than the normal 22 a day. Our veterans are committing suicide at the rate of 22 a day on average. That's a statistic that just needs to change. 1 a day is too many. 22 a day is just an absolute tragedy. These guys went over and gave their all for us, did everything asked of them, and then some. Saw horrible things, did horrible things, and then come back home and they're having a hard time adjusting back to civilian life. And they're just killing themselves at a crazy rate. I'd like to just bring attention to that fact. I don't know what we can do about it, but bringing attention to it can't hurt, that's for sure. The more people that are aware of it, the more people that are talking about it, the more likely something is to get done about it. That's it. Take care. Stay safe, stay blessed, and have a good day.